Yes, we do have a quorum.
Excellent. We have quorum, but are all present? Are we waiting on anyone?
We're still waiting on a couple members.
All right, I have 2 o'clock sharp. If we have quorum, we can begin. Andrea, are we ready?
Yes, we are.
Excellent, excellent. The Cuyahoga County Council remote regular meeting for Tuesday, January 12th, 2021 is now called to order. Andrea, would you please call the roll?
Calling the roll, Mr. Miller,
Here.
Mr. Tuma,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher,
Here.
Mr. Schran,
Here.
Ms. Conwell,
Present.
Ms. Brown,
Here.
Ms. Stevens,
Present.
Ms. Simon,
Here.
Ms. Baker,
Here.
and Council President Jones.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Excellent, excellent. Approval of minutes for our December 18th, 2020 special meeting and January 4th, 2021 organizational meeting. Can we have a motion to approve our minutes?
I so move.
Second, Brown.
Moved by Miller and seconded by Brown. If there's no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Our minutes are approved.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
can we go back above to item number 5, public comment?
public comments. Yes, Andrea, please.
We did receive public comment from Ms. Liu in regards to the women's shelter, and the comment received was distributed to the council members prior to the meeting.
Excellent, thank you. Announcement from Council President. I'll just take a moment and share with my colleagues. You would have received our committee assignments by email yesterday. One, I just want to thank everyone for their willingness to serve in our existing committee chairs and just for our collegial attitude around the committee assignments. I just thank you and look forward to working with you over the next few years in these chosen assignments. At this time, if there are any messages from our county executive.
Yes, Mr. President, thank you.
Welcome.
Hear me?
Yes, I can. Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you. We've been a national leader in purchasing, collecting, and distributing PPE. We've done it for first responders, county staff, our jail, long-term care facilities, and a whole lot of others who've needed protection to stay safe during this virus. Thanks to Brandy, Alex, and their team, they've already distributed more than 9.5 million items of PPE. And to make sure we can continue to provide necessary protective gear, they have 10 million more items in storage right now. I had the pleasure of going out to our new storage facility last week, and you all know that's the facility that you approved the funding for. Mike Dever and his team really did a tremendous job, and I encourage you, if you ever have a chance, to go on out there and take a look. It's really exciting. We're prepared out there to handle this and future pandemics. This facility could also be used to store and distribute vaccines if need be. So thank you all for your support. You've all helped the people of Cuyahoga County stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Legislation introduced by council. Consideration of resolutions of council for first reading and referral to committee.
Resolution 2021-0002, approving the Metro Health System's policies and procedures to participate in one or more joint purchasing associations for the purpose of acquiring supplies, equipment, and services provided through joint purchasing arrangements in order to achieve beneficial purchasing arrangements for the year 2021 in accordance with Ohio Revised Code, Section 339.05.
This item will be referred to Public Works, Procurement, and Contracting Committee.
Resolution number 2021-0003, adopting various changes to the Cuyahoga County non-bargaining classification plan.
This item will be referred to the Human Resources, Appointments, and Equity Committee. Committee reports and consideration of a resolution of council for third reading adoption.
Resolution 2020-0250, adopting various changes to the Cuyahoga County non-bargaining classification plan.
Adopt.
Been
Brown.
moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded by Simon. Any discussion?
Yes, Council President Jones, this item was heard in the committee at the end of 2020. It is pretty routine legislation that will introduce one new position, revise one, and delete one, and I respectfully request my colleagues' support.
Excellent. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. Resolution is adopted. Legislation introduced by executive. Consideration of resolutions for first reading adoption under suspension of rules. Can I have a motion to suspend the rules?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules.
Second, Brown.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor of suspending the rules say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. The rules are suspended.
Council President Jones?
Yes.
Yes, this is Councilwoman Conwell. If I could have an explanation before Andrea, the clerk, reads in the various items. There are several on here from Health and Human Services Department. And I just want to make sure that this is not going to be a regular occurrence of having first reading adoptions for this many items. I know they're minor technical things that are being taken care of, but I'm concerned about that.
All right. Well, briefly, these items were presented back in December. Former council president Councilman Brady felt he did not want to introduce anything into the new year. He wanted to wait until new leadership was in place. So as a result, we are seeing these items in this context. So we do not expect this to be obviously an ongoing thing, but that is the reason why we're seeing these items as they are at this moment.
Okay, so it's more on our side versus the administration.
It is.
Okay, thank you, Council President.
You're very welcome. Clerk, would you read the item into the record?
Resolution 2021-004, amending the 2020-2021 biennial operating budget for 2021 by providing for additional fiscal appropriations and for appropriation transfers.
Move to adopt.
Second, moved and seconded.
Mr. President,
Councilman Miller.
my colleagues, this is the regular bi-monthly fiscal agenda of budget amendments. OBM Director Parfiowicz responded to our questions and the answers have been distributed. The items are mostly routine, primarily being required adjustments not received in time for the 2021 budget update process. 3 items are noteworthy. First is the appropriation of $17,754,974 to fully fund the county's health insurance plans for the year. Director Parfiowicz provided assurance that other than being large, this item is routine and the amount is as expected. Second, there is an appropriation of $3.9 million for Say Yes to Education, which funds the Title IV-E share of $1.6 million and the Cleveland School District share of $2.3 million. When added to the county's share of of 2.6 million. The total for Say Yes for 2021 is 6.5 million, which funds 74 family support specialists in the school buildings. Finally, appropriation for debt service is reduced by $681,757, reflecting savings achieved from refinancing of debt during the past year. I recommend passage of the resolution on first reading suspension.
Thank you, Councilman Miller. The item has been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution 2021-0005, authorizing an amendment to contract number 261 with Medical Mutual of Ohio, doing business as Medical Mutual Services, LLC, for group health care benefits for county employees and their eligible dependents, and Cuyahoga County Benefits Regionalization Program participants, employees, and their eligible dependents, for the period January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $98,243,820.48.
I'll make the motion to adopt. Is there a second?
Second by Brown.
Second.
Excellent. Moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Council President, good afternoon. It's Pat Smock from Human Resources. I'm joined by Jesse Drucker, my director, and our Director of Benefits and Compensation, Sheba Marshall, and also available remotely, we have Oswald Company consultant Kelsey Finucane to respond to any questions that the members have. This is a one-year extension of the Employee Medical Benefits Plan. It's for the employees who have medical mutual coverage. It also includes those who have the Metro Health Plan, as Medical Mutual handles the administration of the Metro Health Plan. So this includes all employees on both Medical Mutual and Metro Health. There are no changes to the services or structure of the agreements with the vendors from previous plan years. And HR is currently partnering with our benefits consultant. We are beginning the RFP process to recommend the benefits plans for future years. And request approval of this one-year extension. We appreciate the council's consideration.
All right. Any questions from the committee or from council? If not, Mr. Smock, we appreciate the presentation. So at this time, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. The resolution is adopted.
Resolution 2021-0006, authorizing an amendment to contract number 209 with CVS Pharmacy, Inc., doing business as Caremark PCS Health, LLC, for pharmacy benefit management services for county employees and their eligible dependents, and Cuyahoga County Benefits Regionalization Program participants, employees, and their eligible dependents. It's for the period January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $18,539,000, excuse me, $18,539,400.
I'll make the motion to adopt. Is there a second?
Second, Brown.
Moved and seconded. Again, Mr. Smock, would you like to speak to this item?
Yes, Mr. President. Again, on behalf of Human Resources and joined by the same group, this is similar to the previous item. It's a one-year extension. This is for employee prescription drug benefits plans. It impacts all employees on the Metro Health and Medical Mutual plans. Again, no changes in the structure from previous plan years. And again, we also have partnered with our consultant and are beginning the RFP process to recommend for approval in the future a plan or plans for future years for our employees. And we appreciate your consideration and request approval of this one-year extension.
All right. Any questions? Any discussion?
Mr. President.
Yes, Councilwoman.
Mr. President, to Mr. Smock, in terms of the pharmaceutical benefits, they usually increase every year exponentially. So you were able to hold that with the previous years?
I'm going to defer to Ms. Finucane. I'll defer to our consultant from Oswald, Ms. Fanouken, if she could respond to that, would be appreciated.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So when we set the budget and the rates for the plan, we look at it on a per employee per year basis. And so there was about just short of a 6% increase to overall budget rates. However, due to the pandemic and other items, there was a slight reduction in staffing. So overall costs are able to remain flat. It's just a slight increase on a per employee per year basis.
Okay. Thank you.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Any further questions? If not, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, the resolution is adopted.
Resolution 2021-0007, making a sole source award on requisition 2924 with Child Care Resource Center of Cuyahoga County doing business as Starting Point in the amount not to exceed $1,700,000 for out-of-school time services for youth. And it's for the period January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021.
Move to adopt.
Second, Miller.
Moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
Councilman Jones, if I could just say, first, I want to, I'm sorry, Council President Jones, I want to thank you for consideration of these items. I just would like to thank Councilwoman Conwell for her support, and that we have Robin Martin on the phone to address any questions on this item. Cynthia Weiskettle will be answering any questions on the next item, and Tracy Mason on the third item. So we are very grateful for your willingness to hear these items today.
Right.
Mr.
Does
President.
Robin want to make any comment? Councilman Miller, go right ahead.
I just have one question as to how much the $1,700,000 number in this resolution compares to the number that we had in the prior year.
Robin, are you there? I think we may have a technical difficulty with her getting audio. Dan, do you have that information in front of you?
No, I don't have the FCFC information.
My understanding is this was a carryover contract amount. I would be glad to confirm this with Robin if you can give us a minute.
We can take a minute.
Yeah, unfortunately, Robin has just confirmed that her internet is down, that she has been unable to sign into it. She has confirmed with me, this is a carryover amount. It's the same, approximately the same amount that we used in the prior year.
All right. Excellent. If there are any other questions or discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. This resolution is adopted.
Resolution 2021-0008, authorizing an amendment to contract number 204 with the Metro Health System for comprehensive medical services for families involved with the Division of Children and Family Services. It's for the period January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,400,000.
Cindy Weiskettle from DCFS. This contract is a continuation of our work with Metro Hospital. Metro Hospital serves as a medical home for my children in custody. They do a lot of our work around triaging as well as drug testing parents involved with our agency. We're very pleased with the service and would ask for the continuation.
Thank you for that. I will make the motion to adopt this resolution. Do we have a second?
I have a second, but I also have a question.
Go right
Councilman.
ahead, Councilwoman.
Through the president, through the director, Weiskettle. I know this this contract very well. Are you planning on another RFP? So we can open up, it's always been a sort of a sole source in a way. And I've been concerned, and I've had discussions with Walter when he was the administrator in regards to opening up to University Hospital and other people to bid on it. Where are you at with that?
So the extension would be, the last time we put this out, there was a bid from University, but the bid was much higher. But yes, we could, Dan, I'm assuming we will bid this out for the next year, correct?
I believe we have one more option year. I'm not, I don't know whether we had immediately planned to, but we could, yes.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure it was on your radar. Thank you.
Yep.
Any further questions? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it, the resolution is adopted.
Resolution 2021-0009, authorizing an amendment to a master contract, which includes numbers CE 1700-24501 through CE 1700-265, and contract numbers 98 and 106 with various providers for various services for the Cuyahoga Options for Independent Living Services program. It's for the period January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to June 30th, 2021, to remove the provider Buckeye Home Care Services, Inc., to assign the interest from Priority Home Healthcare, Inc. to Addus Healthcare, effective January 1st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,800,145.20 for various providers, A through U, as listed on the printed agenda.
Move to adopt, Conwell.
Second, Miller.
Moved and seconded. Do we have someone to speak to this item?
So again, David Merriman, Director of Health and Human Services. I'm joined by Tracy Mason, the Director of the Division of Senior and Adult Services. Tracy, would you please introduce the item?
Yes, absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone. Just want to let you know the Options Program provides services for older adults and adults with disabilities who are not eligible for Medicaid. Our wraparound packages include home delivered meals, emergency care, personal care services, homemaking services, as well as chore and medical transportation. And so we are proposing to extend our contract period through June 30th, 2021. We are in the process of releasing a new RFP that will start July 1st, 2021.
Any discussion? Any questions?
President Jones.
Yes, Councilwoman.
President Jones to Director Mason. I see there's a removal of the Buckeye Home Care Services. Can you elaborate, please?
Yes, and I do have our Options for Independent Living Program Director on as well. As I understand it, it is a provider who does not wish to continue services with us, given the number of clients that they are serving at this point. They have less than 2 or 3 clients that's on their roster. And so they have elected to not continue to work with us. And so we've been able to reallocate those services to other providers.
Okay, and I have another question because I'm seeing this contract or this tongue-tied today. This resolution is doing 3 things. Can you explain? Assign the interest from Priority Home Health Care? I'm not understanding.
Defer to our Options Director to explain the interest from Priority Home Care. I understand that they have changed their name. And so I'm gonna ask Cynthia Mason to elaborate.
Yes, we have been doing business with Priority for a while, and they are doing business as Addus Home Health Care. And they have been doing that for quite some time. They reorganized slightly, and they want the referrals to go to Addus. It's just a different slant on their business model. Options does not require, the Medicare requires more oversight, I suppose you could say, than the Options model. So they are trying to switch the name and the business model. it seems fine.
Okay. Thank you. I may have more questions later, David.
Of course.
Any further questions from council? If not, I'll make a motion. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Ayes have it, the resolution is adopted.
Thank you very much.
Consideration of resolutions for first reading and referral to committee.
Resolution 2021-0010, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires resurfacing of various avenues, boulevards, roads, and streets located in various municipalities in connection with the 2021 through 2022 50/50 resurfacing program, finding that special assessments will neither be levied nor collected to pay for any part of the county's costs of said improvements.
This item will be,
For the various road projects, A through V, as listed on the printed agenda.
okay. This item will be referred to Public Works Procurement and Contracting Committee.
The next resolution, I just want to note that in accordance with Council Rule 9C, allows for the reading of very similar items by abbreviated titles. Therefore, items 2 through 10 will be read into the record by abbreviated titles if there are no objections. Resolution 2021-0011, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Coventry Road from Fair Hill Road to Euclid Heights Boulevard in the city of Cleveland Heights. Total estimated project cost, $1,800,000.
This item will be referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-00-12, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Denham Road from Turney Road to Libby Road in the city of Maple Heights. Total estimated project cost, $1,800,000.
This item will be referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0013, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Garfield Boulevard from Warner Road to Turney Road in the city of Garfield Heights. Total estimated project cost, $1,900,000.
This item is referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0014, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Green Road from Euclid Avenue to South Corporation Line in the city of Cleveland. Total estimated project cost, $1,100,000.
Again, referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0015, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Ivanhoe Road from Euclid Avenue to East 152nd Street in the cities of Cleveland and East Cleveland. Total estimated project cost, $1,340,000.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0016, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires improvements to Lakeshore Boulevard from East to 217th Street to East 228th Street in the city of Euclid. Total estimated project cost, $1 million.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0017, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Superior Road from Euclid Avenue to Lee Road in the cities of Cleveland Heights and East Cleveland. Total estimated project cost, $4,300,000.
Again, referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0018, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of Union Road from Broadway Avenue North to Broadway Avenue South in the city of Bedford. Total estimated project cost, $1 million.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires rehabilitation of West Ridgewood Drive from Ridge Road to State Road in the city of Parma. Total estimated project cost, $2 million.
Referred to Public Works.
Next item, R 2021-020, making an award on requisition 1170 to Trimore Corporation in the amount not to exceed $4,723,245. It's for the reconstruction of Apron H and Taxiway B at the Cuyahoga County Airport.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0021, making an award on requisition 2979 to Fabrizi Recycling, Inc. in the amount not to exceed $1,414,375. It's for the 2020 Catch Basin and Test T Repair Program for various county sewer districts, and it's for the period February 15th, 2021 through February 14th, 2023.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0022, authorizing a revenue-generating utility agreement with the City of Cleveland Heights in the amount not to exceed $600,000 for maintenance and repair of storm and sanitary sewers located in the County Sewer District number 17, and is for the period January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021.
Referred to Public Works.
Resolution 2021-0023, confirming the county executive's appointment of Kathy Belk to serve on the City of Cleveland / Cuyahoga County Workforce Development Board for an unexpired term ending June 30th, 2021.
This item will be referred to the Human Resources Appointments and Equity Committee.
Resolution 2021-0024, confirming the county executive's reappointment of Alfonso P. Sanchez to serve on the Cuyahoga County Community-Based Correctional Facility Governing Board. It's for the term January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2023.
This item also will be referred to Human Resources Appointments and Equity Committee.
Resolution 2021-0025, confirming the county executive's reappointment of various mayors to serve on the Cuyahoga County Planning Commission, representing various regions for the term January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2023, for the following mayors: the Honorable Michael Dillon Brennan for the Heights region and the Honorable Bradley D. Sellers for the Chagrin / Southeast region.
Okay. Also referred to Human Resources Appointments and Equity Committee.
Resolution 2021-0026, making an award on requisition 47474 to AT&T Corporation in the amount not to exceed $2 million for the session initiation protocol services and the replacement of 2 individual circuits on the Cisco infrastructure in connection with the wide area network and telecommunications. And it's for the period July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2025.
This item will be referred to the Finance and Budgeting Committee.
Resolution 2021-0027, authorizing an amendment to a contract with Applewood Centers, Inc. for multisystemic therapy problem sexual behavior services for adjudicated youth, and is for the period July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2020, to extend the time period to June 30th, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $600,000.
This item will be referred to Public Safety and Justice Affairs Committee.
Resolution 2021-0028, authorizing an amendment to a contract with Axon Enterprise, Inc., formerly known as Taser International, Inc., for Taser body cameras for the period July 1st, 2016 through December 31st, 2023, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2025, to change the scope of services effective April 1st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,604,401.46.
This item will be referred to Public Safety and Justice Affairs Committee.
Resolution 2021-0029, authorizing a contract with United Way of Greater Cleveland in the amount not to exceed $1,145,450 for fiscal agent services and emergency food purchase assistance by hunger centers serving eligible Cuyahoga County residents. And it's for the period January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021.
This item will be referred to the Health, Human Services, and Aging Committee.
Resolution 2021-0030, authorizing an amendment to a contract number 148 with Child Care Resource Center, doing business as Starting Point, for management and administration of the Family Child Care Home Professional Development System in connection with the Invest in Children program. It's for the period January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $1,433,551.
This item will be referred to Health, Human Services, and Aging Committee.
Mr. President, it's Sunny.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This should be going to education. We always work on Invest in Children. I don't know why this is going to a different committee.
Yeah.
We'll note for the record that it's being, the committee is being changed to the Education Committee. Next item, Resolution 2021-0031, authorizing an amendment to a master contract with various providers for out-of-home placement and foster care services. It's for the period January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2020, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, to remove various providers as listed on the printed agenda A through Y, to, excuse me, to extend the time period to December 31st, 2021, to remove various providers effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on the printed agenda, item A through D, to change the payment rates for various providers effective January 1st, 2021, as listed on the printed agenda for items A through D, and for additional funds in the total amount not to exceed $61,500,000.
This item will be referred to Health, Human Services, and Aging Committee. Committee report and consideration of a resolution for third reading adoption.
Resolution 2020-0259, confirming the county executive's reappointment of various individuals to serve on the Cuyahoga County Board of Developmental Disabilities. It's for the term February 1st, 2021 through January 31st, 2025, for the following individuals: Cynthia Schultz and Stephen M. Lisciardi.
That.
Second, Miller.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Yes, Council President Jones, this item was heard in the Human Resource Appointment and Equity Committee meeting, the final meeting of 2020. These individuals both came to the meeting and demonstrated their continued interest in serving in this capacity. So I respectfully request my colleagues' support.
Excellent. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is adopted. Consideration of an ordinance for first reading and referral to committee.
Ordinance number 2021-0001, enacting section 208.04 of the Cuyahoga County Code to establish a Cuyahoga County Diversion Board to serve as a resource for information and advice on operation of and to provide recommendations and input goals, strategies, and programs of the Cuyahoga County Assessment and Diversion Center.
This item will be referred to Public Safety and Justice Affairs Committee. Miscellaneous committee reports.
Mr. President.
Councilman Miller.
My colleagues, in celebration of Martin Luther King Jr., Finance and Budgeting Committee will not meet on January the 18th and will instead meet on the following Monday, January the 25th at 1 p.m. to consider the resolution referred from council today and also to do some finance and budget planning for the coming year.
Mr. President, safety, Tuesday, 1 o'clock.
Mr. President, Community Development will have its advisory committee meet to review Community Reinvestment Act activities by Key Bank and other lenders on Wednesday, the 13th at 2 p.m.
Council President, the Human Resource Appointment and Equity Committee meeting will meet on its regularly scheduled time of Tuesday, the 19th for the items referred. Thank you.
Council President Jones, this is Conwell. Health and Human Services will meet on January 20th at 1 o'clock. It's regular scheduled time for all the items that was introduced.
Excellent.
President, Public Works will meet at its regularly scheduled time on the 20th, 10 a.m.
Now that I have my item properly submitted to the committee, it's going to be Wednesday at 3 o'clock. This Wednesday, thank you. Next Wednesday.
Excellent. Any other committee reports?
Council President, we are targeting to follow the Finance Committee meeting at 3 o'clock to have an update on the sector partnership in an in-depth for those folks who are looking for more information than what they got during the overview presentation. We're still working with coordinating with the economic development team to make sure that date and time still works out. I work with the clerk to make sure that the 3 o'clock on the 25th makes sense.
All right. Any other reports? Not any miscellaneous business. I'll share with you our next scheduled meetings. The Community Reinvestment Advisory Subcommittee, as Councilwoman Stevens just mentioned, again, Wednesday, January 13th at 2 p.m. The Human Resources Appointment and Equity Committee, Tuesday, January 19th at 10 a.m. Just to repeat. Public Safety and Justice Affairs, Tuesday, January 19th at 1 p.m. Public Works Procurement Contracting, Wednesday, January 20th at 10 a.m. Health, Human Services and Aging Committee, Wednesday, January 20th at 1 p.m. The Finance and Budgeting is Monday, January 25th at 1 p.m. The Committee of the Whole will be Tuesday, January 26th at 1 p.m. And again, our next regular council meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, January 26th at 2 p.m. All right. So if nothing else holds our attention, unless there's any other miscellaneous business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a good day.